My child, listen with every fiber of your heart, for the clock is ticking and time is slipping away faster than you realize. The heavens are wide open, and I see the angels descending with urgency, carrying scrolls sealed with instruction from the throne of God. Archangel Michael has already been released, standing tall and fierce in your defense. A trumpet has sounded in the unseen realm, and the alarm is raised because in the next 30 minutes, something unusual, something supernatural, something earth-shaking is about to unfold. Do not think this is ordinary. Do not think this is coincidence. This is a divine interruption, and it will determine whether you step into sudden blessing or endure devastating loss. May isn't shaking SA atmosphere. Heaven is exposing the lies whispered in secret, the traps carefully laid out for you, the betrayal of those you trusted most. For months, even years, the enemy has plotted this. They conspired in darkness, whispering behind closed doors, trying to steal your portion. They wanted to rob you not only of money, but of joy, peace, and identity. Yet here is the truth the Spirit wants you to know today. What was meant to destroy you will become the very stage for your restoration. Because I, the Lord, am reversing their agreements, canceling their contracts, and scattering their demonic plans. Type in the comments, I will not miss my inheritance. 10 words that declare your faith. 10 words that open the door for angelic assistance. Beloved, this is no small matter. A great financial transfer is in motion right now. I see supernatural deposits being written into your heavenly account, wealth shifting hands in the spirit realm, angels of provision carrying bundles of breakthrough with your name stamped across them. For too long, the enemy held what belonged to you hostage. For too long, you believed the lie that you were forgotten, overlooked, disqualified. No more. Heaven's pen has rewritten your chapter, and the inheritance they hid, the blessings they concealed, the resources they buried are being uncovered. But you must be ready. Alert awake you cannot be passive in this moment of destiny. Your home has been marked by heaven as a place of wealth and restoration. Even if your bank account looks empty, even if your wallet feels light, the Spirit says, look again. For the angels of finance are already on assignment, placing unexpected checks in the mail, stirring hearts to release money into your hands, unlocking doors that were shut for generations. This is not imagination. This is divine wealth transfer, written before the foundation of the world. Your family line carried promises that were delayed, but God says, delay is over and harvest is now. Type in the comments, this is my season of supernatural deposits. Write it so heaven sees your faith and angels move on assignment. But hear me carefully. There is also danger in this moment. The woman who smiled in your face but lied behind your back is not done yet. She fears what will happen once you rise into your rightful inheritance. She knows that once you step into your God-ordained wealth and position, her false control will crumble into dust. So she will try one last time to confuse you, to lure you, to offer counterfeit blessings wrapped in sweet words. Do not take the bait. Do not swallow the lie, because every trap set against you is a counterfeit of the real promise that heaven has already delivered. Do not be deceived, my child. In just 30 minutes, the choice becomes clear. This is not only about money. This is about destiny. This is about the calling placed on you before you even entered your mother's womb. That attack you've been feeling, the restless nights, the sudden delays, the betrayals, they were not random. They were all designed to make you quit, to make you doubt. But look where you are now. You are still standing, still breathing, still believing. And because you refuse to give up, heaven is rewarding your persistence with sudden abundance. Like this video, share this message, and subscribe so others can awaken to the same breakthrough. When you share, you become a messenger of hope to someone else fighting in silence. The Spirit says the next wave of blessings will not just meet your needs. It will overflow to your children, your grandchildren, and even those who mocked you. They will see and know that the Lord is with you. The enemy wrote a script of loss, but God has torn it apart and written a script of restoration. Double for your trouble, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And yes, angels are writing checks with your name on them, not from banks of earth, but from the vaults of heaven. Type in the comments, "One claim my heavenly wealth, transfer now." This confession is not small. It is prophetic agreement with the very angels surrounding you. Michael, fierce and faithful, stands guard over your inheritance right now. His sword is raised high, cutting every rope the enemy tied around your finances. The chains of lack, the curses of poverty, the manipulations of relatives who tried to block your blessing, they are snapping even as you read this. Can you feel the shift? That heaviness lifting, that sudden stirring in your spirit? That's not imagination. That's freedom arriving. Beloved, pause and breathe, for this is not just a message. It's an encounter. Look around you right now. Something feels different, doesn't it? That's because the presence of God has filled your space. Angels are standing near, whispering reminders, unlocking memories of promises you had forgotten. The spiritual vault is being unlocked. Wealth, health, joy, restoration, it's all flowing your way. Like this message, share it, and subscribe so you don't miss the next prophetic release. Your obedience here is a seed for someone else's miracle tomorrow. And now, let me speak from my heart to yours. Important note for true Christians: we deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired or uplifted you, please consider showing your gratitude by giving a $40 super thanks. Your contribution helps us continue creating more content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you are not only supporting our hard work, but also helping to extend God's love to more hearts around the world. Thank you for being part of this mission and for your generous support. My child, I need you to obey. I need you to trust. I need you to act right now. This is not a moment to sit idly by and wait for someone else to rise up. As you read these words, something powerful is already happening in the unseen. Chains are snapping. Shadows are being scattered. Secrets are being pulled into the light. The enemy thought he could keep you bound, but heaven is writing a new decree over your life. Every invisible prison cell is opening. Every spiritual shackle is breaking, and I am calling you to step out boldly into freedom. Do not delay. Do not hesitate, for these next 30 minutes are more important than you realize. There is a woman, yes, a face you know, a voice you trust, someone who has walked into your life and smiled with you, even prayed with you. Yet behind the mask, behind the laughter, behind the prayers, she has been weaving deception. She has carried your secrets to the wrong ears. She has whispered against you while holding your hand, and she has lied with those who desired your downfall. She believed she was safe from exposure, but hear me clearly. I have seen her. I have recorded every hidden word, and I have marked the hour of her exposure. She will not escape the light that is about to uncover her. Type in the comments, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." Let heaven and earth bear witness to your declaration of faith. When the exposure happens, do not be caught off guard. She will act shocked, as though she knows nothing. She will pretend innocence, crying tears that do not come from repentance, but from fear of being revealed. She will try to convince you that everything is a misunderstanding, but the truth will stand firm. Do not be swayed. Do not be deceived by her sudden performance, for my spirit has already warned you. I have been watching from the beginning, and now it is time for every mask to fall. This betrayal was meant to destroy you, but instead it will elevate you. The enemy overplayed his hand, and what he meant for harm will be turned into the very evidence that ushers you into your next level. The next 30 minutes are crucial. What you decide to do, what you choose to believe, how you respond in this moment will shape what happens next. Will you sit still, allowing the enemy to continue weaving lies unchecked? Or will you rise up, taking your rightful authority in the Spirit, declaring that no more secrets will bind you? I am calling you to act now. Stand firm, Rise up and declare victory. The enemy is trembling. The woman who lied is shaking, and the darkness is unraveling, because the light of truth is breaking forth. To ensure you don't miss these crucial prophetic warnings, please like, share, and subscribe to this message. Right now, someone close to you needs this message, and as you communicate it, you become the conduit through which God delivers them from destruction. Listen carefully, my youngster. It's no accident that this is happening now. It was precisely at this moment that you were supposed to receive this warning. This appointment was set up by heaven because the truth has to be known before it's too late. The time for justice has arrived after I've seen your quiet suffering and heard your screams. Don't be shocked if you start to shake. Don't let the unexpected exposure worrying you. I, the Lord, am removing the curtain so that you may see clearly and move with vigor. My child, a very unusual incident is about to occur in 30 minutes, said Archangel Michael in a statement. Even if you may not have anticipated it completely, it is already happening. Something that has been concealed is going to be revealed. The enemy's hard-won burying will no longer remain buried, but you have to be brave and wise. These are not just empty words. They are a divine command, a last warning before the change occurs. Put "I walk in wisdom and strength" in the comment section. Alignment with heaven and agreement with heavenly support are declared by each word you write. You didn't grasp the depth of the betrayal, a secret that's closer than you thought. Your own sister has been keeping something hidden from you in the hopes that you won't find out. She has grinned in your face, put on the mask of devotion, and even said things that made you feel loved. But you have been deceived by her behavior behind closed doors. She has taken judgments that were never in your best interests, concealed facts from you, and believe your tracks were hidden. But where my light shines, I don't let falsehoods rule. My light is now beaming on her. The confirmation will be sent to you shortly. Soon you will see the indisputable evidence. You will hear things that are spoken behind your back. The shadowy activities will be exposed. You will then find yourself at a fork in the road. Do you turn your head and act as if you didn't see? Or do you take a brave step forward, walking in truth and knowledge with your eyes wide open? You will have to make the decision, but the Spirit advises you to make a good one, since this choice will influence your future chapter. Please like, share, and subscribe, because God wants this message to be shared widely, while the adversary wants it to remain hidden. The more people hear this message, the more the enemy's schemes fall apart, and the more angels are sent into battle to defend his children. Let me leave you with this now. Important information for sincere Christians. We are very grateful for your assistance in sharing God's message of blessings, love, and hope. If this message has motivated or encouraged you, please think about expressing your appreciation by contributing till the $40. Many thanks. We can keep producing more material that changes lives and draws people nearer to God thanks to your donation. You may help spread God's love to more hearts worldwide by clicking the Super Thanks button below, in addition to supporting our efforts. We appreciate your kind support and participation in our project. I am aware that this will not be simple. I understand how painful it is to discover that someone you cared about, who was meant to love and protect you, has been working behind your back instead. Betrayal hurts a lot, my child, but know that I'm revealing these things to set you free, not to shatter you. It was never intended for you to live in deceit or bear the weight of false love. The truth will set you free in ways you cannot yet understand, even if it may hurt at first. What was buried in darkness must be revealed. Get ready, because the realization will come quickly. It might seem like a message, an unplanned chat, or simply a faultless word choice. It will arrive sooner rather than later, and you must not disregard it. Don't let emotions make you blind or distort reality. You will realize that I have always been watching out for you once your eyes are opened and you fully comprehend. You will come to understand that every waiting period, an answered prayer, and heavenly stillness was meant to prepare you for this moment of revelation. She make an effort to clarify. She will try to hide her identity, change the narrative, and get you to question what your own eyes and ears have already seen. It's not what it looks like. She will say. She will weep, beg, and try to explain that it's all a mistake. However, avoid using meaningless phrases. My youngster, you have sensed the uneasiness deep down, and your soul already knows the truth. In order to prevent you from being duped again, I am verifying it immediately. Now is the time for you to awaken. This is the unintentional shattering of bonds that you carried. Lies cannot sustain a relationship, and I am offering you the opportunity to get free. Don't cling to things that never existed. Don't hold onto the appearance of loyalty when it was based on dishonesty. I'm pulling back the curtain so you can see clearly, and you'll know precisely what has to be done once the truth is revealed. Keep in mind that you are not alone. I'm with you. I've been by your side during the dark, and I'll be by your side when the light reveals what has been concealed. You will realize once all is over that this is only the start of something bigger, not the end. You will emerge from this tempest more resilient, smarter, and unflinching. What seemed to be a loss will turn out to be a miraculous release, releasing your hands to allow me to put something more in them. The days ahead could seem burdensome. You could feel the earth quivering underfoot, as if the basis of all you know is collapsing. Don't allow fear to control you. Keep your heart from becoming hopeless, because in this storm I am your rock, your haven, and your haven. Even if people turn against you and worldly ties are broken, my agreement with you will never be broken. My vows never fall through, and my love never falters. Even if it hurts, this fact is essential. You can't afford to be blind any longer. It's been buried for too long. Now you find yourself at a heavenly fork in the path. You have the option to lie with the hurt of betrayal and keep asking yourself, why? You may choose to rise above it, accept the truth, and let it guide you in the direction of your destiny. This is your opportunity to end generational patterns, move toward healing, and fully realize the purpose for which I made you. Your sister believed she could control destiny. She thought her web of lies would not be shattered, her words would not be heard, and her deeds would never come to light. However, when my light shines, I, the Lord, do not let falsehoods to persist. Her deceit is being exposed, and the consequences of her decisions will soon become apparent. She will be held accountable for her acts and see the consequences of her actions. However, you must not let resentment control you, my darling. I have something far better in store for you, so don't let her treachery break your heart. I am guiding you into a period of enlightenment, a time when the truth serves as your cornerstone, when what was damaged is repaired, and when the purpose outweighs the suffering. Don't spend time wondering if you might have prevented this result. Avoid being self-conscious and thinking you failed. This treachery was never about you, my kid. It began because of her own frailty, her own decisions, and her incapacity to live morally. You are sufficient at all times. You succeeded. She just made the decision to be dishonest. And now she not. You must bear the consequences of that decision. Take a proud stance. Give up what is damaged. Don't attempt to repair something that was based on lies. Rather, look toward the horizon, because what is ahead is far more important than what you leave behind. I am guiding you down a path that has been blessed by my hand, guarded by angels, and paved with purpose. Now is the moment for you to take a courageous step into freedom, accept knowledge, and walk in power. The truth has arrived, the curtain has been removed, and the shackles have fallen. It's time to get up now. Listen to me. This is a heavenly message, not a message from man. Ignoring this warning is not an option. Your life will change forever because of what is about to happen in the next half hour. Unseen and secret forces have been working against you, attempting to undermine the very foundation you are standing on. However, I, the Lord, your God, has stepped in. The powerful Archangel Michael is my messenger, come to warn you, protect you, and be your fighter. This is not a coincidence. Please, don't write this off as fantasy. This is your divine warning, your wake-up call. Dark forces are scheming, lying, whispering, and controlling your environment. However, my spirit is here to help you understand. My angels are there to keep you safe. And I, your Father, declare that the enemy's trap will lead to his own destruction. You're protected. You have been selected. You're getting ready for a breakthrough that's unlike anything you've ever experienced. You must, however, open your eyes, travel with courage, and not allow fear to stop you. Indeed, the betrayal was horrible, but it also served as the catalyst for your fate. Get up, my kid. Enter the light. Your liberation has arrived along with the truth. Important information for sincere Christians. We are very grateful for your assistance in sharing God's message of blessings, love, and hope. If this prophetic message resonated with you, please think about offering a $40 super thanks to express your thanks. Your kindness enables us to keep producing material that changes lives and draws people nearer to God. In addition to supporting our cause, you are sharing God's love with many hearts worldwide by clicking the Super Thanks button below. We appreciate your support throughout this noble mission.